All right, we're here at Hofstra today. We did the Talkers Symposium this morning at the Student Center, came across the street. We're now at the radio station, which is on the south side of the campus, on the other side of Hempstead Turnpike. We're here at Hofstra today, and we're in their the students' radio station. It's a really nice day. It's a big room, too. It's a pretty big big control room. And we have a bunch of students here, young men and women. Now, and they all want my job in the future. A lot of them do. Some of them don't. Some want Chernoff's job. Some want Mon's job. But most of them want my job. But I have a prize for them, which I'm going to give them, but I'm going to have a trivia question first. So I told them to all line up. We let the ladies go first. So we're going to let the ladies. You have mics over there?
Yes, we do.
Okay, good. So you guys are going to get to go. So give me your name, and then you get to make a guess. And the winner or the closest, the first one to get it wins. Then I have a second prize, which I will figure out a way to do it. But the first one, in honor of Joe Mahalik, who's coming up, it's a Hofstra basketball question, okay? 19, and the ladies get to go first. Then we'll wing our way around to Matt, right? You're Matt? Mark, excuse me. Well, to Mark, okay? And then we'll start with the guys. Ladies first. First one up is going to be whom? Which one? Who?
Stephanie's going to go first.
Stephanie's going to go first. You ready, Stephanie?
Yeah.
1977. What year were you born?
1996.
Okay, 1977. Hofstra played Notre Dame in the NCAA tournament. We have the Hofstra basketball coach coming up at 3 o'clock. Hofstra lost to Notre Dame, 1983. You had a star here at the school. His name was Richie Laurel. Probably never heard of him. How many points did he score in that game? You get the prize if you get it, or if you're the closest. So each one will remember who gets it. So how many?
I would say 25.
All right. No, who's second? Go ahead. What's your name?
My name's Diana.
Diana, how many points did he score in the game?
I'm going to say 35.
You're right.
Really?
35.
Oh, my God. Yes! Woo!
The guy is... Did anybody know the answer?
I was
Diane...
I know we averaged
Diana,
36 that year.
Stay on the mic.
Okay.
You were the one who said, I have no chance to win.
I know. I thought it was going to be Mets
trivia. I'm not even going to try. The blah, blah, blah. And you come on and nail it. Richie Laurel scored 35 points in the game.
That was a shot in the dark.
It was a shot in the dark. So you just stunned the room. Just stunned them. Way to go.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Now, since we did this so quickly, I didn't even get to everybody. So now let me spend a minute with each person here. We'll rotate them through. Diana, you go first, okay?
Okay.
Tell me where you're from.
I'm from Wonton, New York on Long Island.
What year are you?
I'm a senior. I'm graduating in December.
Okay. Now... What do you want? What have you done at the radio station? What's been your job here at the radio station?
I'm in the sports department. Last year I held an executive board position as kind of a human resources director. It's called personnel director.
Okay.
Currently I'm an interim social media manager for sports. We're trying out this new position to get more people involved who don't really want to be on air but still want a management position.
So you'd like to be in sports, not on air. So you want to be in marketing, you want to be in promotion,
public relations.
Relations. Okay, so that's what the end of the business you'd like to be in.
Yes.
What would be your dream team?
Yankees.
Yankees. Okay.
Yes.
All right. Well, that's good. And you know what else they have now is a lot of the even the radio stations and TV stations, because of the way the internet works now, and you spend so much time on social media, they have almost a social marketing manager for every station now. Yep. Because they have to have a strategy for every thought to really maintain between the social media and the radio station and marketing and promotions. And so really there's a job now at every one of those stations for that. They just created that position now, even at radio stations in our company. So there's that job out there now too. So that gives you something else to look at.
Right, yeah, it's become a really big part of the industry these days just because social media has blown up, so
it's enormous.
There's something out there for me. I know it.
Absolutely. And I know that's a big deal. It's a big part of this is finding jobs, which I know is, listen, when you come out of school, I don't care what era it is, finding jobs is the whole deal. I understand that. Next up is, we'll go back to you now. All right, tell me where you're from.
I'm from Island Park, so Long Island.
Island Park, okay. Yeah. And what high school did you go to?
West Hempstead.
West Hempstead. All right. Now, what did you do here? What grade are you?
I just turned a junior.
All right. And what do you do in the radio station?
I'm in news and sports. I'm the technical assistant sports director, so I'm on the sports board with Connor, Matt, and Ryan.
Right.
And I'm just in charge of, for that, I'm in charge of all the behind the scenes, teaching everyone how to do all the tech support and everything like that.
What's your dream job in the business?
I want to work for the Knicks.
Work for the Knicks?
Yeah.
What do you want to do? Work for the team or be involved in the broadcast?
Be involved in the broadcast.
On air or behind the scenes?
Either or, it doesn't matter.
All right, want to work for the Knicks. Next up.
My name is Tiffany Bellis, and I'm from New Jersey.
Tiffany's from New Jersey. What year are you?
I'll be a senior in the fall.
And what do you do at the station?
I do the on-air stuff, the color commentary, the play-by-play for a bunch of different teams, volleyball, basketball, and softball.
What's your favorite sport to do on the air?
Basketball.
Basketball?
Yeah.
So your dream job would be doing play-by-play somewhere?
For basketball, yeah. It would be being involved on air in basketball. It didn't have to be
sideline reporter.
Exactly.
You know, do you think there's a chance, or do you think there's no chance as a young lady? Do you think that there's a chance to do play-by-play, or do you think that's still considered to be a men's job?
I think it's getting close to that point, and you know what? There's opportunities whether you're a woman or a man.
So you say, I agree with you, but I think that's always been the
absolutely.
But I think
it's getting better.
I think it is. I think it is. I think people like Doris Burke could change that, and stuff.
Exactly.
I agree with you. So I agree. I think, and I would see how you thought it was closed to now. I really think that has changed. All right. So congratulations, especially to you, Miss 35 over there, Diana. All right. Let's get over here. You go for stay in line. You go first, Mark. All right. Tell me what year you are.
I just graduated.
What's your full name?
Mark Wiener from Bayside.
Bayside. All right. What have you done here?
I did the play-by-play with the men's basketball tournament, the CAAs, and I did the reporting for the Islanders in the playoffs on your station, actually, when we were doing the playoff games.
All right. So you had a great run this year with the Hofstra team.
It was Joe Mihalik is the man. Turned it around in 3 years.
He did a great job, and I just heard Stuart tell me to you guys, President Rabinowitz, that he got a contract extension. Mihalik's done a terrific job here. He'll be here in about 10 minutes, as a matter of fact. So you'd like to be a play-by-play guy? Is that your dream?
It's my dream. Hockey or basketball?
Hockey or basketball? Which are you better at, hockey or basketball?
I'm better at basketball because I've done it.
What is your trademark score? Guy hits a 3-point shot. What do you say?
A lot of times I say yes. I steal Marv's call.
Go ahead, give me it. Let me hear it.
Green for 3, yes!
All right, so there we go. All right.
My voice is a little hoarse right now, sorry.
You give it again. Want to do it one more time? Go ahead.
I don't think I can do it another time.
All right, here we go. Next up, thank you, Mark. Thank you, Mark. Go ahead. Chris, what's up with you?
Yes, my name's Chris Buckley. I'm from Lake Grove out in Suffolk County.
Okay. What grade are you in?
I actually just graduated. I was in the grad program here in the Lawrence Herbert School of Communication. Finished up my undergrad and my master's in 4 years.
And what did you do here? What was your main job?
I did a bunch of different things here at WRHU. Did basketball with Mark, did play-by-play in color, did men's soccer, New York Cosmos, Long Island Ducks, did a music show here. I've done
What's your strength?
scenes.
What's your favorite thing? What do you want to do?
I've done a lot of different things. I like to think I'm pretty good at doing, in-game updates. I did a ton of updates for the Islanders, for various Hofstra sports, so I like to think I'm pretty good at that. But also, play-by-play for basketball was a really good time this year.
So you think you're good at doing updates?
Yeah,
all right.
I would say
Write me a 30-second update. You'll be on at 3:20. Go ahead.
All right.
Go.
You sure?
Yeah, go.
Okay.
All right. Nick, come on. What's up?
How's it going, Mike? First time, long time. Nick Falascio, Garden City. I am currently getting my master's. I'll be finishing up in December. I also went here for my undergrad for journalism. What I did here at the station is a lot. I've done play-by-play for basketball, lacrosse, field hockey, you name it, soccer. I've done it. I also did with the Islanders work during the playoffs and during the regular season. So basically anything you could name.
What do you want to do?
Ideally, it would be play-by-play. If not, I think I do have a possible future in talk show.
Do you like doing talk show hosts?
I do like talk show hosts. I would host Sunday nights. We have a show that's dedicated to Hofstra Sports. I was the producer last year, but then we handed it over to a new producer. But I feel like that's also another outlet.
All right, give me 30 seconds on Matt Harvey. Go.
Oof, wow. Matt Harvey, from what we saw last year, and even before the Tommy John surgery, you feel that he has the ego. He had the ego, at least. And now without the ego, what does he become now? Terry Collins has a big question of how he has to fill it. You really put me on the spot here, Mike.
That's it. That's the idea.
Really surprised me.
That's how it works. Go ahead.
He had the fastball. Even DeGrom this year, he hasn't had that true velocity on his fastball, but he's worked around it. Harvey's still trying to figure it out. So whether it's moving him to the bullpen or skipping a start, putting him on the DL.
What would you do with him?
I feel like I at least skip a start, but I don't think you can move him to the bullpen. Or even demote him. You can't even do that. That would completely ruin him, and it would fracture any possibility of him staying with his team in the future.
Good job. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Rick.
Thank you. Good luck. All right, next up.
Connor Giblin. I'm from South Jersey and about to be a senior here at Hofstra.
And you're the guy who runs the station, right?
Yep, I'm the sports director here at
How do you get that gig?
Well, I started off, I came here in the spring of 2014. In 2015, I became the technical assistant sports director, which is Stephanie's job now.
Right. Okay.
And then I earned a promotion, I guess you could call it that, to sports director back in January.
So you make the schedule. You decide who gets the shifts.
Every single
who gets the
broadcast that we do. Yep.
And getting the play-by-play is like a big deal, right? That's the choice jobs, right? Assigning the play-by-play, you don't make any friends, right?
I think the best part about this job, Mike, would be when you put someone on play-by-play for the first time, kind of realizing their dream.
You call them into an office, or do you place it on the wall? Do you put the assignment on the wall?
I send out a weekly email, typically Sunday nights, just about the weekly schedule, and then we have a sports meeting each month where we talk. So
how do you break to them? You're going to be the lead play-by-play guy on the basketball game this week. How do you do that?
Typically, it's the meetings that we have at the beginning of each month. We go through all of the on-site assignments, basically who does play-by-play and who does color commentary, and it's entire meeting. We have about 50 people in our sports department right now running everything from the Islanders to the Cosmos, the Long Island Ducks here in the summer too. So it's very challenging. I would say this is one of the hardest jobs that I've really had to do, broadcasting or anywhere else, but I found that the returns on it can be really rewarding.
All right, if you get everything go your way, where are you in 4 years?
To be honest, I'd rather be on the air instead of a management position, but I'm not really sure where that will take me.
Strength on the air? Is it play-by-play? Is it talk show? What is it?
I think the best work that I've done here at the station is the pregame, postgame hosting. That's something that I've always been very curious about. I feel like that's probably what I'm best at, so maybe something down the line there. Play-by-play, I'm always intrigued about, whether it's basketball or even baseball. You know, that's
you like setting the scene.
Yeah.
All right, set the scene for tonight's Mets game. Mets is pitching tonight against the Brewers. Mets have played lousy lately. Set the scene. Go ahead.
All right, well, they're facing Willie Peralta, who has the highest ERA and whip in the majors right now, so hopefully the bats can get going, see if they can secure some offense other than going with the long ball. A lot of their main guys in Granderson, Conforto, Wright, had a rough series against the Nationals, but Steven Matz making his return to the mound after he missed his last start with that elbow issue. Seems to be good to go, doesn't have any residual effects, so we'll see if the Mets can grab the win here and get back to their winning ways.
You guys are good. You guys are good. You don't fall apart here when I give you this stuff. Go ahead. Good job. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, Dave. I'm not David. You're Matt. Matt Durant.
Yeah.
What's up, Matt?
How you doing, Mike?
Good. Thank you. What's your gig here?
I was the Islanders producer, the producer of all the Islander broadcasts this past season.
Okay. Are you a senior?
I'm going to be a senior in the fall.
Okay. And are you a play-by-play guy? Or are you a behind-the-scenes guy?
I've done play-by-play and color for pretty much every sport except for field hockey. Did the softball NCAA tournament appearance that the Pride had last spring, as well as the men's soccer NCAA tournament game down in Georgetown over the fall. And then did a lot of basketball.
What's your job? What's your big strength? What do you want to be? You want to be a play-by-play guy? You want to be a host? You want to be a talk show host? What do you want to do?
I think I'm a good producer and I'm good behind the scenes, but ideally I'm a studio host, a talk show, sort of exactly what you do.
Talk show host.
Yeah.
All right. Well, listen, it's 3:00, so I got to get to the update, then the coach. But I'll have you back on to talk some sports with me in a little while. Okay? Did I get to everybody? Yes. I did. Good job, guys. 3:00 straight up. We'll be back with.